Hello, hello, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see. Mic check, mic check. Is it a little bit more clear than before? Okay, let's do it. First, let's do review time. Review time. Okay, let's do it. Okay, insurmountable. Insurmountable means impossible. So you can say doing that is insurmountable, but more polite way. So great that it cannot be dealt with successfully. Impossible is a stronger term, suggesting an absolute lack of possibility. Good. Provided. Provided means to be given, but also means provided. The term that criminal must behave well, otherwise they're gonna be in jail. Oh no, conditions. That's a different term. You can go to the party provided that you finish your homework. Again, classify means to categorize. So classification. Yeah, classify. I'm gonna classify the bookshelf by a category of the books. Oh no, it's different. Oh, but it's to divide things or people into groups according to their types. I don't get how they classified this as being French food. So, in that sense, I was right. But also, the government classified the documents to officially state that the information is correct, is secret. The government classified the document. As an illustration means, for example, critical. Critical means very important. So you can say, doing that is critical for human beings. Eating and drinking and sleeping is critical things for human beings. Of the greatest importance that carries urgency or indispensability. Breakfast is very critical for my brain to function. Vandalism. I don't know. The crime of intentionally damaging property belonging to other people. We had a problem with vandalism in the neighborhood, with graffiti appearing on the walls and fences. Okay. Compile. Compile means to collect something into one place, like articles. Also to process something into something. To collect information from different places and arrange it in a book, report, or list. I'm compiling a list of my favorite bubble tea shops. Classification is category. I like the classification of the bookstore. The act of process of dividing things into groups according to their types. I'm working on the classification on my bookshelf. Organizing novels and nonfiction separately. I like the classification of movies on this streaming service. It makes it easy to find a genre I enjoy. Contemporary. What was it again? Contemporary. Someone living during the same period as someone else. Is he a contemporary of Shakespeare's? Oh, contemporary. Contemporary. Uh, 同時代 Contemporary. Okay. Vandalism はやった part. Broadly means in general. So you can say that book is known broadly. Something like that. In a general way without considering specific examples or all the details. The website says that TOEFL scores are broadly accepted in foreign universities. Enact means to make something possible. You can say he enacted. The policy was enacted. To put something into action, especially to make something law. The company decided to enact a policy that allows employees to work from home on Fridays. Little bit different from what I said. Proclaim. I don't know. To announce something publicly or officially, especially something positive. The lawyer's going to proclaim her client's innocence. Ooh. Okay, let's finish this. Today, I'm gonna do chapter 31. Let's see. Chapter 31 is about mathematics. Okay, let's do it. Okay, first sentence. Oops. The world of mathematics expanded from simple counting, calculation, and measurement to modern mathematics, thanks to fundamental developments in fields such as arithmetic, geometry, and algebra. Ooh, those are new. The world of mathematics expanded from simple counting, calculation, and measurement to modern mathematics, thanks to fundamental developments in fields such as arithmetic, geometry, and algebra. Algebra sounds like something snake or something. Okay, first word. World of mathematics expand. わかるね。Expand. Oh, but expand on something. This is new. Expand on something. Expand on. Expand on something to give more details about something you have said or written. This is new. Can you expand on that? Or she mentioned a few ideas, but she didn't expand on them. That's new. Expand. Expansionary. Okay. The world of mathematics expanded from simple counting, calculation, and measurement to modern mathematics thanks to fundamental developments in fields such as count, calculation, measurement, arithmetics, arithmetic, 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 arithmetic. Arithmetic means the part of mathematics that involves the adding and multiplying. Arithmetic. Is it just like, what's the difference between math? Let's ask. Oh. Wait. Okay. Let's ask. What's the difference between math and arithmetic? What is this? Oh, I cannot talk. What's the difference between math and mathematics? Your message will exceed the length limit for this chat. Try shortening your message or starting a new conversation or consider upgrading to... Okay. In that case, I'm gonna use ChatGPT. But it's so slow. Should I make another room? The difference between math and arithmetic is that math is a broad field of study that encompasses a variety of topics and branches, while arithmetic is a specific branch within mathematics that deals with the basic operation of numbers. Math. Subset of mathematics focuses on basic numerical operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay. It looks like pretty basic arithmetic, but it's actually really complicated for most people. Okay. Geometry はわかる。Algebra. Why does it sound so different? Algebra. Oh, it's algebra. 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 Okay. Algebra means a part of mathematics in which signs and letters represent numbers. 代数のことだよね。You can't really do any advanced math without having a strong understanding of algebra. Okay. Why is it capital A? Okay. The world of mathematics expanded from simple counting, calculation, and measurement to modern mathematics, thanks to fundamental developments in fields such as arithmetic, geometry, and algebra. Okay. Next sentence. While its underlying nature releases to the study of abstract objects, the practical applications derived from it have exerted a massive positive influence on human activity throughout history. While its underlying nature releases to the study of abstract subject, the practical applications derived from it have exerted a massive positive influence on human activity throughout history. Okay. Underlying. Huh? Wait, I cannot focus. Okay. Underlying. Did I learn underlying before? Wait. Underlying. Yeah, I did underline. something hidden or not immediately obvious but essential to understanding a situation or problem. The underlying issue and their relationship was the lack of communication. The underlying message of the movie was about the importance of family. Underline. Chapter 20. Let's add examples. Oops. What are the underlying causes of poverty? What are the underlying causes of poverty? Okay. Underlying is already done. While its underlying nature relates Excuse me. While its underlying nature relates to the study of abstract object. The practical applications derived coming from or caused by something else. What kind of plants are these ingredients derived from? Derived. Derived products. Wait, let me check the cloud real quick. Let's see if I can make a new chart. What was the prompt? Okay. This is the prompt. Okay. I think I can do it. What's the meaning of the word derived? And can you give me some casual example of the word? Okay. The word derived is the past tense and past particle of the verb derive. Oh yeah, I meant derive. The word derive has a few related meanings, but generally it means to obtain or get something from a particular source. Let's break it down. may meaning to get or obtain something from a source or origin. In more specific contexts, to trace the origin or development or something, to arrive at a conclusion by reasoning. In chemistry, to produce a substance from another. Now let's look at some casual examples. The English word sushi is derived from Japanese. This means the word sushi originally came from the Japanese language. Okay. My love for cooking derives from watching my grandmother in the kitchen as a child. This indicates that the person's interest in cooking comes from their childhood experiences. Scientists are trying to derive new medicines from plants in the rainforest. Here it means that they are attempting to create or obtain new medicines using rainforest plants as a source. Is my voice too big? Okay. I can derive a lot of satisfaction from completing difficult puzzles. This suggests that a person gets or obtains satisfaction from solving puzzles. The movie's plot is derived from an old folktale. These examples show how derive is often used to explain where something comes from or how it originated, whether it's a word, a feeling, a substance, or an idea. This is easy to understand. This is also a good one. Okay, derived, coming from or caused by something else. Relates. While its underlying nature relates to study of abstract objects, the practical applications derived from came from. The practical applications derived from it have exerted. Exert. Oh, review time. I forgot to put it back. Exert. To use something such as authority, power, influence, etc. in order to make something happen. Exert. Okay. We've been negotiating for months with no progress, so I think it's time for me to exert some pressure. We've been negotiating for months with no progress, so I think it's time for me to exert some pressure. Okay? Exert. Exert. Mental exertion. Exert. Give me some casual examples of the word exert. The word exert generally means to use or apply effort, force, or influence. Here are some casual examples. I had to exert all my strength to open that tight jar lid. My older brother always tried to exert his influence over my choices. The coach exerted pressure on the team to practice harder before the big game. I need to exert more self-control when it comes to eating sweets. The heavy backpack exerts a lot of pressure on my shoulders. She exerted herself too much at the gym and now she's exhausted. The government is trying to exert control over social media platforms. Exert. Okay. Massive はわかる。Have exerted a massive positive influence on human activity throughout history. Okay. Hmm. わかるかな。根本的な性質は抽象的な対象の研究に関連している。実践的な応用はそこから起因する実践的な応用はプラスの影響、多大なプラスの影響を及ぼす。人類の歴史を通して。I think I understood. Okay. Wait a second. Let me change the question. Okay. Next. In fact, mathematics has become a vital tool for logically establishing solutions to problems in quite a few areas, including manufacturing, chemistry, probability, and statistics. In fact, mathematics has become a vital tool for logically establishing solutions to problems in quite a few areas, including manufacturing, chemistry, probability, and statistics. Okay. Vital. わかるかな？ Vital. What's the difference between vital and essential? The word vital and essential are very similar in meaning and are often used interchangeably. However, there are some subtle differences in their connotations and usage. Vital literally means of life or life-sustaining. Often implies a connection to life, survival, or extreme importance. Can have a more urgent or critical tone. Commonly used in medical or biological context. Essential means absolutely necessary or indispensable. Implies fundamental importance, but not always life or death urgency. Often used for things that are crucial for success or proper functioning. Okay. Examples. Oxygen is vital for human survival, directly life-sustaining. A good education is essential for success in many areas. The heart plays a vital role in the body. Communication is an essential skill in the workplace. Vital organs. So life-related. Okay. Vital. Essential but more life-sustaining way. Music is a vital part of my life. Is it life-sustaining? Oh. これでいいか。Okay. Vital tool for logically はわかるね。establish もわかる。Solutions to problems in quite a few. Quite a few. そっか、quite a few って訳かと思ってた。quite a few. A lot of でいいか。We recruited quite a few people last month. Quite a few areas, including manufacturing, probability, statics. Probability は入れとくか。The level of possibility of something happening or being true. There is a low probability of my team winning tonight. Low probability. What is the probability of winning? The probability of getting all the answers correct is about 1 in 10. 1 in 10 is 1 in 10. 1%? No, 10%. Okay. In fact, mathematics has become a vital tool for logically establishing solutions to problems in quite a few areas, including manufacturing, chemistry, probability, and statistics. Good. Okay, last sentence. Probability. Probable. Probably. Okay. Against this backdrop, it has also become an educational imperative and therefore, a mandatory subject in many approved school curricula, where various approaches, such as recreational mathematics and rote learning, are used to teach the subject. むずいな。My face was kind of scary. Okay. Against this backdrop, it has also become an educational imperative and therefore mandatory subject in many approved school curricula, where various approaches such as recreational mathematics and rote learning are used to teach the subject. むずい。Okay. Wait. Okay. Backdrop. Backdrop. Hmm? 重いな。んBackdrop. What is happening? Site maintenance? What? No way. Really? Really? No, it's not. Okay. What's wrong? Let's ask. What's the meaning of the word backdrop? The word backdrop has a few related meanings. Primary meaning, a painted curtain or screen used as a background in a theater or photography. By extension, it often refers to the setting or background of an event, situation, or story, the circumstance or conditions surrounding something. 出てきた。A large piece of cloth with buildings, countryside. Okay. the view behind something, the general situation in which particular events happen, the things that can be seen behind something. これかな? Most things look beautiful against the backdrop of gray walls. そうなんだ。The mountains from a dramatic backdrop with a little village. Their love affair began against a backdrop of war. An impressive rocky coastline with a backdrop of green hills continues southward. Today we work against the backdrop of an industry in the midst of change. Okay. Cityscape. Beautiful mountains provided a stunning backdrop for the wedding photos. The economic crisis served as a backdrop for the political changes in the country. The author uses the bustling city as backdrop for her novel about lonely people. The company's financial troubles formed the backdrop to the CEO's resignation. Bustling ってなんだ? But this is like physical backdrop. Why? Cityscape. Okay. This one also nice. Against this backdrop, it has also become an educational imperative. Imperative. 差し迫って必要。I think saving money for my son to go to university is the future. Is a moral imperative. In the future is a moral imperative. It's imperative that you get used to driving on the right side of the road before you head to the US. Why is it so heavy? Really? Imperative. Could I use another one? Dictionary. imperative. Absolutely necessary or required. Okay. I'm gonna use the other side. But it's full of ads, so I'm not gonna do it on stream. Okay. What's the difference between imperative and required and mandatory? Is this my internet problem? Oh, here we go. The words imperative, required, and mandatory all conveys a sense of necessity, but they have subtle differences in their strengths. Imperative, strongest of the three, implies urgency or critical importance, often used for moral or ethical obligations, can be used as both an adjective and a noun. It's imperative that we act now to address climate change. Required indicates something is necessary or needed, often used in formal or official context. Slightly less forceful than mandatory, commonly used in educational or professional settings. A valid passport is required for international travel. Mandatory means compulsory or obligatory, often used in legal or official context. Okay. Okay. It's imperative that we evacuate the building immediately. That we act now. Can you give me some casual example of the word imperative? It's imperative that we leave now if we want to catch the last train. Getting enough sleep is imperative for your health. Mom said it's imperative that we clean our rooms before the guests arrive. In this heat, it's imperative to stay hydrated. The coach told us it was imperative to practice our free throws before the big game. When traveling abroad, it's imperative to respect local customs. My doctor says it's imperative that I take this medicine exactly as prescribed. In online game, it's imperative to communicate well with your teammates. It's imperative. Okay. Next. It has also become an educational imperative and therefore mandatory subject. Mandatory.これはわからない。Mandatory subject in many approved school. Approved もわかる。Curriculum. Wait. Curricula って何？ Okay, it's working now. Plural of curriculum. Oh, I see. Curriculum. Recreational. Were various approaches. Were various approaches, such as recreational, oh, got it. Mathematics and rote. Rote. The process of learning something by repetition rather than by really understanding it. Rote. I think the only way to learn how to write in Chinese is through rote learning. Rote. Am I saying wrong? Rote. Learn something by rote. Learn something by heart. Oh, なんだ。She learned multiplication by rote. I think most Japanese people do that, like book. Okay, so. Okay, against this backdrop, it has also become an educational imperative and therefore mandatory subject in many approved school curricula, where various approaches such as recreational mathematics and rote learning are used to teach the subject. Okay. That's it. Okay, let's review. Expand on something means to give more details about something you have said or written. Can you expand on that? She mentioned a few ideas, but she didn't expand on them. Arithmetic means focuses on basic numerical operations. It looks like pretty basic arithmetic, but it's actually really complicated for most people. Algebra, a part of mathematics in which signs and letters represent numbers. You can't really do any advanced math without having a strong understanding of algebra. Derive means coming from or caused by something else. What kind of plants are these ingredients derived from? The English word sushi is derived from Japanese. My love for cooking derives from watching my grandmother in the kitchen as a child. Exert means to use something such as authority, power, influence in order to make something happen. We've been negotiating for months with no progress, so I think it's time for me to exert some pressure. I had to exert all my strength to open that tight jar lid. Vital. Vital means essential, but more life-sustaining way. Music is a vital part of my life. Oxygen is vital for human survival. Quite a few means a lot of. We recruited quite a few people last month. Probability means the level of possibility of something happening or being true. There is a low probability of my team winning tonight. The probability of getting all the answers correct is about 1 in 10. Okay, what's the difference between probability and possibility? Probability and possibility are related concepts, but they have distinct meanings. Let's break it down. Possibility refers to whether something can happen or not. It's a binary concept. Something is either possible or impossible. It doesn't consider how likely the event is, often used in more general or hypothetical situations. Probability measures how likely something is to happen. It's expressed as a number between 0, impossible, and 1, certain, or as a percentage. Considers the likelihood or chance of an event occurring. Often used in mathematics, statistics, and more precise predictions. Possibility. It's possible for a human to live on Mars someday. Probability. The probability of human living on Mars within the next 10 years is very low. Okay. It's possible to win the lottery. The probability of winning the lottery is extremely small, about 1 in millions. It's possible that it will rain tomorrow. The meteorologist said there is a 70% probability of rain tomorrow. It's possible to learn a new language as an adult. The probability of becoming fluent in a new language increases with consistent study and practice. Possibility. But these are all possible. Well, kind of get the idea. The possibility is not the difference between possible and probability, but possibility and probability. There is a possibility of rain this weekend. The probability of rains this weekend is 30%. Okay. In this example, it's not interchangeable, you say. That in this specific example, the terms could be seen as interchangeable in casual conversation. People might use these terms somewhat interchangeably, especially in weather-related contexts first. Okay. I don't really get it, but whatever. Backdrop means the things that can be seen behind something. Most things look beautiful against the backdrop of gray walls. Background. What's the difference between background and backdrop? More general term with broader application, more specific, often referring to a physical or metaphorical setting, and refer to physical. Tends to evoke a more immediate, visible, or staged setting. Okay. Imperative, absolutely necessary or required, unavoidable. I think saving money for my son to go to university in the future is a moral imperative. It's imperative that we learn now if we want to catch the last train. It's imperative that we leave now if we want to catch the last train. Okay. Rote means the process of learning something by repetition, rather than by really understanding it. I think the only way to learn how to write in Chinese is through rote learning. She learned multiplication by rote. Okay. Chapter 31 is done. The next is chapter 32. Ooh. Chapter 32 is about physics. Okay, let's finish the stream here. Woo. Thank you for watching and see you in the next stream. Bye.